Good evening, good evening, good evening, everybody. Happy Tuesday, and it's good to see every single one of you guys tonight. I am going to give a few moments for those to come on in, hop on in for our community meeting tonight. If you haven't done so already, go ahead, like, share, spread the word. Tell people that we are here and we are live as we prepare to have another conversation about and that's centered around and about Evergreen, Alabama. We're so excited about what's getting ready to take place, and we want you to be a part of it. We want you to have a say so as far as what should we do, how can we address it, how can we join together to make impact in our community. So I just want to give you a moment, a moment to just, dive on in. I'm sharing it on a couple of pages right now. I just want to make sure that we got everything that we need to get started. Also, some of our community members and our team members are hopping on in. And so I pray that you have been having or that you have had a great day so far. And I'm super excited about what we're getting ready to share on tonight. We have a full presentation for you. And in that presentation, we're going to share with you some of more in details about how we're planning to bring resources and how we're planning to make impact in Evergreen, Alabama, and in surrounding areas. So if you're here, let me know where you're tuning in from. You may be a supporter of ReFresh Global. You may live in Evergreen, Alabama. You may live in the surrounding areas. You may be from those areas, or you may be in Montgomery or Mobile or Birmingham, and you have interest in community improvement. If you are from these areas, let me know. Drop it in the chat and let us know where you are from so that we could know who our audience is tonight. But once again, thank you all so much. I'm just giving people a few more moments to hop on in. But I see you guys on here. Hey. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for sharing as well. I'm really excited about tonight's conversation. I'll give one more minute. Thank you guys so much. I see Bloomington, Illinois here. I see Georgia here. I see quite a few people here. So excited. South Carolina is here. We got some more people from Alabama joining us via Zoom tonight. And we just want to say thank you. We have one of our team members, our TRI team member, Micaiah Jones, from literally she's by way of Maryville, Indiana, but she is from Evergreen, Alabama. And so it's just awesome to have those voices here tonight and those that are joining us for this conversation. All right, I want you guys to do me a favor because we really want to hear the voice of the community, and we want to know what your needs are, and we want to know what areas that this community needs focus on. But before we dive into that, I just want to introduce myself. My name is Lorraine McKay. I am the founder and president of ReFresh Global. We are a nonprofit organization based in the state of Illinois, and our endeavor through our community improvement initiative is to bring resources to underserved communities or areas that don't have resources, specifically in the areas of art and wellness. And so it is our desire to bring these resources and partner with community members to see what I want to call it a level up a little bit, a level up on life, give more opportunities for the youth and children, as well as impact the community economically, bringing more job opportunities, as well as being able to just truly wholeheartedly impact the community. And the terminology impact is what you're going to hear a lot about tonight. I'm going to share with you what our strategy is to help us impact the community, but we definitely want to hear your heart. There's more people that are hopping on here on the Zoom. I'm so excited because we get to hear the voice of the community. All right. Our goal here tonight is to hear about what's coming into Evergreen, Alabama. And as it sits as the county seat, meaning that it is very influential in what goes on in the county. Everybody comes to Evergreen for whatever it is that they need. And so we're so excited to be able to bring resources right to the county seat that will serve not just Evergreen, but also surrounding cities in Conecuh County. So tonight is all geared about sharing with you what's getting ready to come by way of ReFresh Global. Also sharing with you the needs. We want to hear from you about the needs of your community. And we definitely, one of our goals here tonight is to build partnership for a better future. For a better future. I do believe that resources don't have to go outside of the city. I believe that resources can come right on in and remain, and it can continue to cause the city to flourish, the county to flourish, and in essence, be a beacon of light right in the midst of various territories. And so we're really excited about that. All right, so I'm not going to delay the time any longer. Thank you guys so much once again for joining us tonight. I believe it's going to be a great conversation and great opportunities to hear from you. But I noticed that last time we had our community meeting, a lot of people didn't want to share. Some people were trying to figure out how to type. Some people didn't know how to come off mute. There was just a lot of different things that were happening. So I decided to go a different route today to help us be able to share with all of you our thoughts and what we think is getting ready to happen, or what we believe should be added to the community as a whole. But we definitely want to hear from you. So because we want to hear from you and we want your voice to be heard, I want you to do me a favor. And if you can, on a device of some sort, I want you to log on to POLLEV.com, and you're going to do /refresh global 115. Okay. POLLEV.com, and it's /refresh global 115. I'm going to put it in the chats so that you can be a part of what's happening and going on. And here's the deal: even if you're not in Evergreen, Alabama, but you know of a small community that is looking for resources that they may not necessarily have in the arts and in wellness, then we want you to also be a voice for them, speak up for them as well. They may not be on tonight, but you can at least be a voice for them. Those of you that are on Facebook, I just put the link on Facebook. I would love for you to join us there. Let me make sure it's going to populate. And I'm also going to share the questions. With us as we holistically, just in case get on today. Okay, let me make sure that it. Good evening, those of you that are joining us on Facebook land, those of you that are joining us in various different areas. It's good to see you guys tonight. I'm going to post the link in here, and I want you to just hop on for a moment. I'm going to pause my screen sharing so that we could see some of the results that are taking place during this time. Give me one moment. All right, I'm getting ready to share my screen. Those of you that are on Zoom, I don't know if you're able to join us on this poll, but you can definitely give your thoughts, all right? So the question is, resources come and go all the time. But this is specifically for you individually. Which of these resources do you feel you need or want right now? Now, if you're already on the link, you can respond via the poll. You can respond via the poll. Which one do you feel you need or want right now? We have the options are family wellness, employment and entrepreneurship, financial resources, artistic development and empowerment resources, and or physical wellness and fitness. I got someone said all of them. We need and want all of them right now. Anybody on Zoom, you can definitely come off the mute and share your thoughts. For those that are able to, you're not able to put it in the poll and the link is not working, but you want to throw it in the chat, you can do so as well. As I am watching the chats. Oh, there it goes. All right, currently we see that family wellness is first on the list. There are people that are also adding their thoughts in, and so it's populating, it's calculating. Between family wellness and physical wellness and fitness, employment and entrepreneurship. Whoa, that just changed, okay? I'll give you a few more minutes to add your thoughts in. Family wellness, financial and physical wellness and fitness is all in second place. Very interesting. Okay. All right, I wanted to make sure it stabilizes. Okay, so it looks like what's happening right now, employment and entrepreneurship is number one. That's a resource, is number one. Family wellness, financial, physical wellness, and fitness is all number two. And artistic development empowerment is number five. Now, typically, I wanted to deal with you all first because I do understand that adults are probably the majority of the audience that are on here tonight. And so we want to make sure that we can capture your voice in this time. Thank you all so much for participating in that. I'm going to take a brief picture because this is part of our research for that. Awesome. Okay. Now we're going to go to our next question. Give me 1 second for that. We're going to go to our next question. And our next question is, all right. I want to make sure that you guys can see me. So give me 1 second. I'm going to share this screen again. Thank you guys once again so much for your patience and for your participation. All right. So now our second question is, once again, resources come and go all the time. But which of these resources do you think your child or children need or want right now? We have artistic empowerment development with music production, craft, drawing, painting, vocals, and dance. You have social and emotional support. We have physical wellness. And in this day and age, there are a lot of children that are interested in entrepreneurship. A lot of children that have ideas. They want to grow. They want to be their own boss. They want to make their own money. Maybe it could be for a variety of different reasons. Maybe they want their own money for themselves, or they want their own money to help their families. I know my children, their concern is they wanted to have their own money to be able to help their mom and dad. And we were like, you're too young to consider that. But it's on the minds of this generation, whether we want to agree with it or not. It is on their mind. They are worried about their family. They're concerned about it. And so sometimes they want to engage in that work a little bit. And so the resources we see right now is social and emotional support. Entrepreneurship is second. Physical wellness. Physical wellness just became second. Entrepreneurship is third. And artistic empowerment and development is fourth. Okay. Awesome. So we have social and emotional support, entrepreneurship, physical wellness and entrepreneurship keeps doing a dance. But we also have artistic empowerment development as well. Okay, one last question, and we're going to get on into our presentation today. Again, please recognize that this also too is a part of your voice being heard. I'm going to take another picture because we want to make note of the resources that you feel is absolutely needed right now so that we can help your children. You know, one of the things I forgot on here is academic support. Academic support. That is included in one of the resources that we are also offering through ReFresh Global as well. And I know that it's going to impact your children as well. And so I believe that academic support will probably be number one in all of this. All right, last question. And then we're going to talk a little bit more. My question to you is, have you heard about impact investing? Let me know if you've heard about impact investing, because we want to share a little bit about that tonight so that you can have an idea of what our plan is regarding that. Okay. Okay, awesome. Okay, so majority of the people have pretty much not heard of impact investing, and I am so glad that you all were able to share your thoughts concerning that. So thank you so much for participating in our poll right here tonight. We're going to dive a little bit further, and I'm going to share with you more about impact investing as it is the thought, the strategy of what we're planning to bring to Evergreen, Alabama. And we're really excited about what we have to offer through our impact investing. All right, so we're going to share this, and then I'm going to open the floor for your voice and your heart, and then we'll go from there. Once again, thank you so much for participating in our poll tonight. All right, so impact investments. Impact investments is an investment strategy that is made with the intention to generate positive and measurable social and environmental impact with a financial return. This impact investment idea or investment strategy was created by Rockefeller Foundation in the mid-2000s, so it's fairly new. It is not an old strategy, it's fairly new. And their thought was to merge the concepts of traditional investing and traditional philanthropy. There were a lot of people that were engaging in like community improvement projects, medical projects, all of these different things, and yet they were giving and not necessarily seeing a return. We were seeing increase in social and emotional and environmental impact, but the financial return probably wasn't there. Or it was the other way around. The financial return was there, but programming and resources lacked tremendously because it became all about money. And so greed got in the midst of some very heartfelt missions and community improvement initiatives. But since COVID-19, The impact investment strategy has increased tremendously because the pandemic exposed the fact that there was not the same type of access to resources across nations, across different states, and of course, across different cities and counties. Now, you can imagine what that really is like across country lines, across the globe as a whole. But the pandemic kind of exposed that. And so there has been and has become an increase in impact investment that a lot of people take on now as a way to do some good work, missional work, community improvement work, and us as well not see so much of a loss financially, even though it takes a lot to invest in these type of positive, measurable, and social things. A lot of times money and resources are taken away from things that will better our community because it doesn't garner the financial return that a lot of investors who make big investments would hope to make. And so a lot of investors had at some point turned away from investing into community improvement projects, investing into missional work, investing into areas that seemed like they would not garner the return that they needed. Maybe they were garnering in programming, but it may not have been beneficial on the financial side. And so a lot of investors were pulling money away, which is why we had a decrease in art programming in the schools, which is why we don't see art programming in the community a lot, because it just money wasn't going there because of the return. But they realized that that became such a harmful approach to try to improve community. Not only that, the moral standards of our programs and communities completely dwindled as a result of it being ran by the fuel of money and not necessarily the fuel of having some positive and measurable social, emotional, environmental, and economical impacts within communities and cities. And so ReFresh Global, well, before I move forward into that, let me just share with you a few benefits about impact investment. According to Global Impact Investing Network, in their 2022 study, they shared that 68% of investors found that impact investing actually met and or exceeded their financial expectations. They realized that when they actually engaged in impact investing, they actually not only made a difference with programming, but they also began to see a financial return. And so many investors started turning back to into impact investing and doing a great work because they're starting to see the return in bigger ways. Also, too, 20% shared that their programming and missional measurements were above average on expectation, and it outperformed in many cases. Why? Because they had the funding, they had the resources, they had the partnerships to support missional work, and then they also, too, had the finances that also became the underbelly that supported and upheld it. And they were able to see measurements. You didn't see programs dwindling off early. You saw it having much more life in the community because they were beginning to see a work that would help balance out the return and the impact. According to the Morningstar data, 24 out of 26 ESG index funds, which is more so investment funds, outperformed comparable traditional funds during the first quarter of 2020. So now the tide is turning on investments. And the tide is turning to support more programs and missional work. You will see grants supporting more missional community improvement works. You will see fundings that are really being allocated, not just to bring a return in the stocks or anything like that, but to see impact in the lives of people. Now investors have an opportunity to invest in meaningful missions, all while gaining a return, letting their investment work for them and towards the greater good of others. So this impact investment strategy gives us an opportunity to sow, to give, to bring resources, to restore life where life needs to be restored, to refresh the life of those that need refreshing, and to do it without experiencing such a strain and a loss that will cause us to cut off programming, that will cause us to not have longevity with our programming like we would have desired to moving forward. So ReFresh Evergreen and ReFresh Global, this entire project, our organization as a 501c3 nonprofit organization is serving as both an investee, as we have a mission-driven organization and we're driven towards refreshing Evergreen, but we are also serving as investors as well, where we will also too bring resources, finances through grants, contributions, donations, program. We currently have a capital raise happening right now. You can go on our website and participate in that. But we are engaging in collecting resources, engaging in capital raises, also bringing programming and missional management. So this is not a program that we're bringing and it's just that somebody else has to take it on. No, our organization is willing to open the door to not only bring the program in there, to not only serve in that capacity, but also to provide employment opportunities for those that are looking for jobs that are meaningful, those that are looking for programming and missional work that will add value to their life as well. And so we have the awesome pleasure on serving on both sides of the spectrum as both an investee who has a mission-driven organization, and also to an investor. And with that being the case, we are not afraid, and we are not ashamed to invest in the city of Evergreen, Alabama. Whether we invest our time, our talent, our treasure, our resources, our partners, whatever the case may be, our goal is to ensure that Evergreen, Alabama is refreshed. And so as a community, collectively, we absolutely need you. We need you. We need you no matter what side of the field you are, whether you're a resident of Evergreen, a resident of Connecticut County, whether you are a supporter of ReFresh Global, whatever the case may be, we need you. And I'm going to share with you how. I'm going to share with you how we need you and what we need you to actually do. All right, so here are the benefits. The benefits, how you can be a part. How is it? You say you need me. Okay, well, how do you need me? So for the residents of this area, we need you to help us spread the word. Talk about it. Share it with families, share it with your children. See if this is something that they want to engage in. Have conversations about what they would really like to see in their community as well, and what help they need to have within their community. As far as residents is concerned, when we open up our doors, the employment opportunities, we need hands on deck, people that are in-house, that know the community, that'll be willing to serve in these capacities as well. But we also need people that will volunteer, that will donate their time to such a great work to continue to push forth Evergreen, Alabama, and surrounding cities within Connecticut County. Anybody that can get to Evergreen can be a part of the resources that are taking place in and through our organization. And we also need the residents, though, to take full advantage of our resources and programmings. And I'll share with you what we're getting ready to do beginning next month that's going to assist in also being a resource to the residents of Evergreen, Alabama. For our global partners, though, we need you as well. You are a part of our ReFresh Global community. You are a part of our community and our mission to help refresh the world one encounter at a time. So we need you. You can get involved. You can be a part by inquiring about our program and investment partnership opportunities. There are opportunities where you can bring your programming, you can invest or donate, but then you can also join with us and be a partner and help us serve this area as well. ReFresh Global is just one organization, but to really make an impact in this community and beyond, we need your help. For our global partners, you can also donate and engage in our capital raise. You can spread the word as well and tell others about the good work that is getting ready to launch in Evergreen, Alabama, for the ReFresh Evergreen project. And also to our global partners from all over the world, you can join us in volunteering at any of our programmings, any of our events, any of anything that we have going on, any missional work we have going on. Your presence can make a difference. And we're banding together to be and to build and to restore life, and to, even if life is not dwindling, push life even the more in Evergreen, Alabama. All right. And so with that being the case, I want to open the floor for anyone that has any thoughts, any questions, any ideas that you would like to share, or anything you want to add in the contribution of what do you need right now before we move further into our next slide. I'll open the floor. If you're on Zoom, you can come off mute. If you're on Facebook or YouTube, I'll be checking the comments. I'll give everyone an opportunity to be a part. Checking the comments. Any questions anybody may have? Okay, I don't see any on Facebook. Hold on, let me go back. And let me make sure I don't miss anybody here as well. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Well, if that is the case, I want to invite you all to join us next month, September 17th. We will be kicking off our impact investment through bringing resources to Evergreen, Alabama, to be able to serve the community and beyond through our Community Arts Empowerment Day. Now, every month for the next 8 months, we will be spending time in Evergreen, Alabama, bringing various resources with partners, our global partners. We'll be bringing various resources to your city to help serve you. Now, if you remember the poll earlier in our presentation today, you guys shared some thoughts and some resources that you know you need right now, from family wellness to entrepreneurship and employment, to physical and fitness, wellness, and all of the above, as well even to the artistic empowerment. And so one of the things that we know and understand is that arts for ReFresh Global has been such a major healing virtue to especially the youth, and even for adults who may have lost their passion or their fire somewhere along the way. And so this Community Arts Empowerment Day is more of a woosah day, but for your babies, it's a training day. They get to engage in graphic design, West African dance, painting and drawing, and even acting classes. We're going to have some vocal classes as well that will be present there on site. And it's a full day free Community Arts Empowerment Day. You can register on our website at www.refreshyourworld.org. And we have activities for everybody, not just the babies. We have something for the adults as well. You can be a part. Let your passion ignite again. Let that resource of that oasis that you used to have in the areas of the arts. Maybe it's in creative writing and in poetry, and you used to write and you used to rap, or you used to sing, you used to write music, and it was an outlet for you. Well, may that be rekindled. It's all a part of the refreshing that is happening, that is coming right to Evergreen, Alabama. So September 17th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., we will be on site. The address will be going out beginning next week, but we will be on site. Registration will begin, and it's wide open right now, and we will keep you posted on more details coming up moving forward. But we have classes again in acting, West African dance, vocals, painting and drawing, as well as graphic design and creative writing, whether that's poetry, songwriting, or whatever. We're bringing that to your community so that you can engage in it absolutely for free. All right. It is no charge to you. Now, food will be on site if you desire lunch, but outside of that, we will still engage in this Community Arts Empowerment Day. And we're so excited to be able to serve you. And then we'll tell you about what's happening in October next month so that you can gear up and prepare for another free ReFresh Evergreen Empowerment Day. All right. So these are ways you can contact us. You can always submit inquiries. You can engage in donating. You can help us with our capital raise. You can register for events and you can volunteer. You can sign up to volunteer on our website at www.refreshyourworld.org. Now, if you're tech savvy and you don't check your emails very much and all that stuff, you can definitely join our text community. I know we're living in the day and age of technology, and text works a lot better, even better than the phone sometimes. So you can join our text community by texting the word in the phrase ReFresh Evergreen to the number 33777. Again, you're going to text the phrase ReFresh Evergreen to the number 33777. All right. We're so excited about the opportunity to engage in this level of impact investing that will help build up Evergreen, Alabama, and surrounding areas in Connecticut County. We do not want you to miss out at all on what is getting ready to happen to be a resource to your life. Now, please keep your eyes open, your ears open, and your heads up, because we have Business Empowerment Day. We have Mental Wellness, Social and Emotional and Mental Wellness Day. We have a holiday special coming up in December for those of you in the community. We have academic days, college readiness days. We have another business and entrepreneurship day, financial empowerment day. And all of these days are geared to serve you, to serve your family, and to help you be refreshed. Right now. And so we're beginning next month. We're kicking off with that Arts Community Empowerment Day, and we want you to be a part. Once again, you can register on our website. You can check out all of the information, stay up to date with what's happening with the ReFresh Evergreen Community Improvement Project. You can donate, engage in our capital raise by visiting our website at www.refreshyourworld.org. Now, really quick, before I close out for today, I definitely want to tell you guys, thank you so much for joining us for our community meeting tonight. I want you to also feel free to share, comment, ask questions, send us an email. And you can do so through our website. But if you have any questions right now, I'll open the floor one more time for anybody's thoughts and questions or concerns so that you can be a part. I know there are some of our volunteers that will be present on site for our ReFresh Evergreen Day in September. That's online right now. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Those who have donated, they have been online tonight. Thank you guys for joining us. To our ReFresh Global Alabama team, thank you all so much for joining us on the Zoom, and those that were a part that came on in and hopped on out. We want to say thank you too. Also, to those of you that will be catching this replay, come on, join the party, be a part of all of the great things that's going to happen in Evergreen, Alabama. And we're not waiting another month. It's happening next month. In the month of September, we're getting started and we're kicking it off. We're 30 days away from our first Community Empowerment Day, and we want you to be a part of it, all right? So once again, check our website for more information. You can donate, you can register for the Empowerment Day. You can get up to date on all the things that are happening by joining it. You can even join our text community through the information on our website as well. So we're so excited to see you guys. We cannot wait to see you guys and to serve this community next month. We're super excited about it. And you all make the world of a difference in our lives. We want you to know how much you are valued. Absolutely. And so we want to say thank you so much for joining us tonight. Feel free to contact us and be a part of all of the happenings that's going on. But don't forget, spread the word, and tell everybody we're coming to refresh your world right now. Love you guys. Have a great evening. See you soon.